Hi, everyone. Welcome to Spring 2024 and your art appreciation class. This is a fully online class, and I am your teacher, Miss Ashley Lodovico Sloat. Please just call me whatever you're comfortable with. And welcome. And I cannot wait to work with you and to get to know you. So the purpose of this video is twofold. So first and foremost, this video is to introduce myself to you and then to also give you a little tour of our virtual environment that we're going to be working with for the next 16 weeks. Um, I want to go over the course syllabus with you. I also want to go over to the series of events with you. And then lastly, I want to go over our first assignment. So it's going to be a lengthy video, so please bear with me. I'll try to make it as concise as possible. So first and foremost, I am Ashley Lodovico Sloat. I'm your facilitator for this online class for spring 2024. I am a teacher at New Britain High School by day, so my quote unquote 9 to 5 job is an art teacher at New Britain High School. If you've been to New Britain High or you are a graduate of New Britain High, hey. I also teach here as an adjunct, and I'm also a commissioned artist outside of working, which I work a lot. Beyond that, I'm married. I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl who are very young. I have 2 dogs, and I'm not sure what else I can tell you about me. Um, I'm an open book, so if you have any questions, please feel free. I'd love to get to know you more. There are no questions that are off boundaries. All right, so let's jump into this online environment. So I'm starting out at the announcements page. This page is going to be what shows up for you. Um, the first thing when you pop into Blackboard. Many of you might know all of this already. Every semester, I do get a few students that have never taken an online class before. This is their first semester at Tunxus. So if this is all news to you, bear with me, or you can even fast forward in this video a little bit. But so here is the announcements. I have a welcome note right here that's going to be up and live on Friday, January 19th. You do not see a video right now because I'm recording it. Right next to this welcome video, welcome sign, or right above it, you'll see this video. So if you're reading this right now and like thinking, where's the video? It's coming. I have to attach it. Okay. Here is also how I'm going to communicate most with you. I will be doing one post per week, and so and we'll get into this once we get to the syllabus. But the way in which that I've structured this class is on a weekly basis. So each week will start on a Monday and end on a Sunday, with the exception of this week because we start school on Friday, and this video will go live on Friday. And I'll get into that in just a second. All right, so every Monday, a new welcome message will come up either with a video or just a message. I like to try to use both. I know that this is an online class, but it's still helpful to see someone's face, hear someone's voice for an explanation. So I will plan to do either a video or some sort of a message every single week, okay, in addition to going over the content. Another thing that you might get a little confused with, maybe not, depends on how observant you are, is right now I'm in my home recording this. There will be times where you'll see a completely different background, and it's because I'm recording at school, just so you know, at New Britain High School. So let's get into the syllabus. So here's my announcements. The next part of this is you really need to pay attention to is this bar right here. This is going to be showing you and navigating to you all of the things that you're going to need. I am on edit. My edit mode is on, so you're going to see a lot of the course that's already available, or a lot of the stuff that I've built already. Every semester I like to tweak it a little bit, so when this goes live, you're only going to see 1 week at a time. Okay, so let's get into the syllabus. I'm going to click on the syllabus. You'll see here there is a link to a Google Doc, I believe. Good. Okay. If there's anything that doesn't open, please let me know. I do use Google Docs a lot, slide presentations. So if something doesn't open for you, please let me know. All right, so here's your course syllabus. This is art appreciation. It's 3 credits, spring 2024. There are no prerequisites for this class. I'm gonna just move this over. It is online. The start of the semester is January 19th, and it will go to May 16th, which is crazy to think about. By the time we end this class, it'll be like really warm weather. The So everything's online. My name is here. My information is here. This is my email address. This is the I don't have a phone set up through Tunksys, but I do have my cell phone right here. Please feel free to use it. If anything should come up, if you need to get a hold of me immediately, and you don't feel comfortable doing it over email, please shoot me off a text or give me a phone call. The only thing is that if you're shooting me a text, please just let me know who you are and where you're from. This is XYZ from your online class. I do hold office hours typically 1 hour before class goes live on Monday, but really this is as needed. I will make myself available to you as you need it. So the course description, you can read all of this. I'm not going to take up much of your time with reading all of this verbatim, but what I do want to show you are the most important parts, or what most students want to know. So first, evaluation and grading. So this class is going to be out of 200 possible points. So right now, everybody's starting at a 0, and then as we go through the weeks, you're going to gain points up to or exceeding 200 possible points. Your grade is based on the following: discussion posts, which are 4 points, journal entries, which are 4 points, and assignments, which are 8 points. You're going to have 2 projects: a museum project, and a virtual art gallery. I'm going to go into those and explain those once we get closer to each one. The grading equivalency table. All right, so now here we get to the schedule of graded activities. So welcome in introductions. So I have to pull up a calendar myself to make sure that I am going and not confusing myself. So technically, because I schedule everything from a Monday to a Sunday, within the exception of these first couple of days, these are just to acclimate yourself. I don't technically see this online class going live until Monday the 22nd, but you will have everything available for you, this welcome and introduction section, from January 19th until the 28th. The 29th will start our first module set, our first week module set, and the topic is going to be what is art. So you have from January 19th essentially until the 28th to get your to understand, get your welcoming into this class, and then to get your introductions done, which I'll go over with you in a second. And then after that, we will go over our first content of the course, which is discussing what is art. Week 3, you're going to have what is art, but an assignment. So there's not going to be any course content to necessarily go over. There's not going to be anything new to learn. Rather, you're going to bring something to the table in using the vehicle of an assignment, and there's going to be descriptions and whatnot, but it's going to be an assignment that's due. The week after that, we're going to go over new content, which is the elements and principles of design. After that, you're going to have another assignment. Then new content of 2D media, drawing, painting, and prints, and then another assignment. So we're going to be flip-flopping back and forth between new, fresh content to go over and then an assignment that is going to be posted. The goal of this course really is to step away from it in May with learning something more than you did when you first came into it. Having a little bit of a broader perspective of what you believe to be true. And we're going to use the vehicle of art to kind of test your boundaries and have you really discuss with validity your definition of what is art and why that is your definition. So that is your course syllabus, and there's a bunch of other stuff in here too. I'm sorry if I don't want to make anybody sick by going up and down, but there is a whole bunch more of information that you are more than welcome to read on your own time. Okay, so we're going to get out of the course syllabus at this point. Go back into here. Now, on the weeks that you will not have assignments due, when we go over new course content, you're going to go to the course content. In there, so there's this item right here, the Blackboard mobile app warning and getting started. These are just helpful resources for you. You don't necessarily need to go into them, but this is going to be our first course content beyond welcome and introductions, and that's going to be what is art. So this week we're going to focus on exploring what is art and more specifically, what is art to us individually. With every new bit of information, with every new week that we have content to go over, you're going to get an item, you're going to get a Google slide, and then when you click on the item, you're going to get a little bit more of an explanation and a video to go along with it. In addition to a video of me explaining what this week is going to bring for you, okay? So once you've gone over the course content, once you've read the chapters in the book, which I should show you to the book. Sorry, that is something that I didn't. I'm back in the syllabus. The book that I have required you to get for this class is right here. Living with Art by Mark Gallatin, 2000. Any version is fine. I have 2009 on here because that's my edition. There are newer editions that you can get. Please feel free to get an ebook or the audio book for this. Or I know some students have also downloaded the PDF. That is fine to do as well. Whatever means you have is fine and will be fine for the purposes of this class. So if we go back out here, go to course content, you're going to be looking at reading chapters 1 through 4 in your book once we get here. Again, this is not going to be until January 29th, so you have some time, okay? So this is your course content. Then what you're going to do under new course content is you're going to have a discussion post, which you can access right here, and a journal entry that you can access right here. In your discussion post, that will bring you to this form right here. I have for you course questions. So if you have a question that's not necessarily vital to answer right away, you can post it here and your classmates can see that question and possibly help you out if I can't get to you right away. I have a practice discussion and etiquette posted right here. This is the welcome and introduction post, which I'll get to in just a little bit. And then this is the week 1 discussion board. So when we get into week 1 on January 29th for what is art, this is the discussion post where you will click onto, read the directions, and post to this discussion board. In addition to the discussion board for week 1, you'll also have a journal post or a journal entry. And that's going to be right here, Journal 1, What is Art? All right, so we go back to announcements. Okay, so that's just a very summarized version and a quick tour of Blackboard and how I'm going to be utilizing it. So for this week, from January 19th until Sunday, January 28th, I want you to get yourself acclimated. I want you to try and access that book. And then what I'd like you to do is go over here to the discussion post. And I'd like you to please use this forum right here, the Welcome and Introductions forum, to introduce yourself. So we're working in a virtual classroom, but a classroom nevertheless. Please share a video or a post with a picture so that we may put a face to your name as well as some interesting things about yourself. favorite hobbies, weird traits, and exciting news all are welcome here. So I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. In case some of you are wondering how to upload a video, because usually once people understand how to record a video in this kind of format, it's a little bit easier. What you can do, what I'm using right now, is called Screencastify. So it's free. Um, it's a free recording and video editing. You do have to make a sign in for yourself, but it is very easy and very easy to follow as far as how to figure out how to do it. So if anybody's interested, I highly encourage you to do this because it's really easy, and sometimes it's, not everybody always likes to write out a paragraph about themselves or anything like that. And you'll have ample opportunity to use this throughout the semester. So I really encourage those people that are interested to use this, just because it's really easy. Um, all right. So between now, January 28th, please create a welcome video or a post it right here. And I look forward to learning all about you, getting to know you, and working with you this semester. Please feel free to reach out with any comments or questions that you have. Again, use my phone number or email me, and I'll be happy to help you however I can. All right.